Alright. What are we on right now? 31. Okay, so we should get pretty close to the current record of the series of 40 right here, so let's go ahead and see what we can do. We got Puka Shaman first. One from Closest Evil. Yeah, the two outcasts, these are both gonna be real. So, double oracle. They disagree. Double witness. 6 says he was affected evil, which would be true if shaman. Right, if he was affected by shaman, that would be true. Let's say 6 and Center with Planet Truth. So 6 be affected by shaman, and then if Center Truth 1 be affected by Puka, which would make 9 Puka. Which would make 2, 3, 7 real. 9 is never Puka here because of what 8 is saying. Because you have to be lying. Yeah, you're never going to be shaman, if anything. I want to just check fortune teller here, honestly. Hey, you're telling the truth. Got that out of the way. So obviously 1 is accusing 9 of presumably of being a shaman. So you guys are both calling 9 shaman. So it could be that, and then something like... Well, if 9 is shaman, then who is Puka? Because established it's not 3. Well, no. Yeah, no, shaman just has to be either one of the oracles or one of the witnesses. And neither oracle is saying the other oracle is shaman, which is very interesting. Which makes me think maybe 8 is corrupted instead of shaman. I think maybe... Let me try this. So you are... no, you have to be shaman if anything. Okay, never mind. I would say you're shaman, you're Puka, but then you'd be lying, so it's not even that. It's like if you're shaman, you would be lying in that case. You wouldn't be Puka because you're telling the truth. So you would be corrupted by Plague Doctor, but you're also lying. And you wouldn't be fake, so you'd have to have been created by shaman. Which means you'd be corrupted by Puka, which would have to be 9. But 9 is telling the truth, and also wouldn't work with 1 either there. So I don't think 7 can be shaman. And 2 is obviously not shaman. So I think you're lying. Is 3 or 9? Well, I know 3 is not shaman. If 9 is shaman, a great return that can be the case. But if you're shaman, you're telling the truth, you're telling the truth. And you are lying in that case. And so it'd be between 6 and 5 in that case for Puka. But the other one... No, because we already know one of these has to be shaman. So I think they're both lying. I think both oracles are lying. So we do that, we do that. They're both lying. I'll do it with slashes. It's like, you know, you're lying, you're lying. Which means I think one of the oracles is probably shaman and the other one's corrupted. Who even can be Puka at this point? Is it ever... You are Shaman, you are Puka, you corrupted you and you. And you are corrupted by Plague Doctor. And you're pointing, yeah, 237 would all be real. 27 are all real. 39 are all real. It's probably that. It's probably both oracles are fake. And 6 was Fresh Shaman, one that's not affected by evil. So let's do. So in this case, 197 would be but evil or just corrupted. So let's just do this. 521's corrupted. Shaman. Okay, I think it's Squeak Puka then. Okay. We got there. That was not too bad. Alright, Lilith Puppeteer, Investigator. No Puppeteer, that is true. That is good. Okay. That's not true. Got Knight, so I can check Knight. And I can just kill 4 here. And so you're on the truth, because I know 4 is going to be evil here. So that's Puppeteer. I can just check Knight here. Yep. So you're telling the truth. So probably could be either of them, really. And does that mean you're Investigator then? Or you're Lewis, I mean. Do this. I know you're both on the truth. Oh no, because you say 147. Which means 1 is going to be good. I know 7's good. So 5 is Puppeteer and 3 is Lilith. No, 5 is Puppet and 3 is Lilith, I mean. Okay. Okay, Lilith, Shaman, Chancellor. 1 card away. Interesting. Next to Rambler. Even more interesting, even. It's likely they're both lying. But not necessarily true. Oh. It's triple real scout. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so there's no corruption, so no you're lying. So I can just kill you. That was Lilith, so if you're telling the truth, then 8 is lying. I should think 8 is lying here. But if 8 is fake, who's the last one? Oh, 2. Yeah, 2. So 2 would be Shaman, and 8 would be Chancellor, sitting next to the Rambler, and then one of 3 and 6 would be Doppelganger, which I think is reasonable. Let's do that. This is true, I'm kill 2. That was Shaman, that we need here. And up the falls with you as well. Interesting. That was a cool one. Lilith switch. Like Dark Barber here. Counterclockwise that way, so we'll keep going. 247. Original Baker. Goodbye 7. So you're accusing 2 at this point. Duncrafter. Enlightened. Plague Doctor. Okay. So either 7 or 9 is Bombardier here. I have nothing to really accuse the bakers off right now because I don't see any gem crackers or enlightenments. 247. He's like counterclockwise. I'm really scared that stab the knight though. So it's corrupted, I just like lose basically. So what's my play here? Do I ever just check the knight with Plague Doctor? Well, let's say I check the knight and it's corrupted. What do I do? What does it help me? It's 2's pointing away from 3. It's under 2 and 3 though. I have nothing to like go off of to kill the bakers here. So like I'll focus my efforts like up here for now. So like 3 directly accuses 2. But 2 is saying it's not 3 basically, which is really weird. Which makes you think one of them's corrupted. Because if 2 is evil, 3 would be good. But then 2 is pointing up here, which is probably true. Unless one of the bakers is fake. And if 3 is evil, then two is good. And 2 is pointing away. So I think one of them's corrupted and the other one's fake. I actually think one's not knight, or one's not corrupted, but I'm still not confident enough to stab it just yet, so I'm gonna check one of these. I'll check the Empress. It's not corrupted. Okay, I'm going 3. Okay. So, he's good. Yeah, Force Good sounds good. Okay, and I think you're gonna be corrupted, because counterclockwise is that way. So you should be corrupted by Plague Doctor then, so you can just like draw that. And so then one's not corrupted, so I can stab the knight for free now. It was the knight, okay. And you're Bombardier. You're a scout. Yeah, okay. Okay, Lilith's minion shaman sends a real medium. It's maybe the case if with shamans, truthful witness. If you're evil would only be duplicated by shaman, so someone's lying here. This is interesting, for sure. This is interesting. Wouldn't surprise me if all 4 of these were just fake. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Slayer, unencrypted around you. 3 was affected by an evil. Huh. Well, let's go to the facts. There's no situation where all 3 mediums are real. 2 of the mediums are saying 7 is real. I think all the mediums are fake. And 7's covering 2, so I think 2 is also fake. I think 2 of them are drunk. I think 2 is going to be either shaman or minion. And then who would drunk be then? Because you're on those. So I think 1. These are the predictions. This is drunk. This is shaman. Shaman / minion. This, and then these 2 are shaman, minion, Lilith. Right, one of them. Those are the reads right now. That one was funny. I like that one. That was interesting. I feel like I got a lot of just interesting rounds recently. Plague Doctor, so we're gonna have a fake outcast here, I think. Fortune Teller, Slayer, Knight, Lying Figure, Bombardier, Investigator. Okay. I guess let's check if Plague Doctor is real first. Okay, so Plague Doctor is real. I can kill 6. There's only one outcast. And Plague Doctor is real, so I can kill 6. So only one thing can be. Actually, I can flip this over now. Let's do that. Roll 278. Okay. So let's say I have 3 shoot 5. If 3 fails to shoot 5, either 5 is corrupted and 3 is a villager, or 5 is evil and 3 is evil. I guess, or 5 is corrupted and 3 is evil. Alright. I'm gonna check Fortune Teller here. The truth. Get 278. So you're going for 7 at this point. So let's do this. See, villager. So you're lying. So there's a good chance you're telling the truth. Let's do Slayer on. I can do on one of them. Yeah, I can just do this, and then if you live, then I kill 7, and if 7's corrupted, I should kill both of you. So that's fine. Okay. So I can do 7 here, and if 7's corrupted, I do 9, I think. That should just be solved. And if 7's evil, then 4 is corrupted. Okay, great. Okay. Yeah, 4 is corrupted. Yeah, one more, I think. Yeah. Chancellor Shaman with Lycanthrope. I can just leave Shaman right there for now. Or, I mean, Rambler. It's no real benefit to flipping him over. Okay, well, now I can flip everything over. Dreamer. Okay, I can use Dreamer again if I want to. Knight. Okay, well, there is no corruption because it's Werewolf and Rambler and those guys, so that was Shaman. Okay, well, let's check Dreamer. Let's check because this should be Shaman Rambler. Alright, so I think you're lying. No Werewolf, okay. So yeah, you have to be real, so I know you're lying. Now it turns out both yours on the truth. And only card you know from Shaman is Poet, so you're also real. And you agree. And also it's no corruption, so you're fake. It's a 2, 3, 5, which means you're lying. So it should just be this. So you should be real then. Yeah, so 9 is going to be Ba, and 6 is Chancellor, and 5 is Lycanthrope. Or 7 is Lycanthrope. No, because I didn't turn 7 over yet. Alright, okay. I'm pretty happy with how that went today, honestly. I think I played pretty well. Got to see the investigator a little more. That's pretty cool. See you tomorrow.